It's the Brooke, that gratitude guy. All right, today's discussion about gratitude is, actually it came from a question the other day that somebody asked me, and they said, how do you get your children to be grateful? You talk about gratitude all the time, Dave. How do I get my children to be grateful? Well, I thought about it a little bit, and I've thought about it over a couple of days, and I thought, why would that be any different than anything else that we've taught our children? Having raised two sons myself, so much, if not 90% all of what, I guess, how I raised them came from the example I set. And I think you can sit and talk about things. I want you to be grateful. I want you to work hard in school. I want you to do this, do that, do your chores. But if you're not setting a good example, I think it's going to be difficult to have them get a lot of these principles that we're trying to do as parents. Somebody said this to me recently. I don't know why, it just hit me. When you know better, you'll do better. So I think as parents, we need to know better. We need to be setting that example. I also said, that same person said to me, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And I don't know why, those just sort of struck me, because again, as parents, as managers, as leaders, as anybody that we set an example in our personal life, in business, at church, friends, family, whatever, so many of us are setting the example and showing by our example how we're going to lead. So it's really no different with our children in gratitude. Set the example, be grateful, tell them how much you love them, say thanks, give thanks an awful lot. I've mentioned sending out cards, notes, voicemails, text, reminders, anything to show your gratitude, your appreciation, your thankfulness for the people that are in your life. And of course, one of the top things I talk about all the time is that gratitude journal. Write in that gratitude journal because it starts with you. Something I've noticed more and more as I've embraced gratitude over these last several years. The more I send out a message of gratitude, the more I get back. The more I send out messages of thankfulness and appreciation, the more I seem to attract people into my life that are appreciated themselves, that are thankful, that are grateful, and they seem to be very like-minded. And it's kind of like attracts like. So please remember that when you're setting that example for your children. Be grateful. They'll be grateful as well. Write in that gratitude journal every day. Make sure you're setting that good example as well. That's it for today. Have a grateful day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.